top spot. Meanwhile, Griffin Colapinto flying down the line again, sees the ramp. A perfect front five, no worries. Griffin Colapinto is on a different level right now than the rest of the surfers in the lineup.
And then I kind of realized, like, oh, I just got to own this thing, you know, and just freaking roll with it. So once I flip that, I feel like I just feel more comfortable, and it's just fun, you know, just joking about it and stuff. So, yeah, I like it.
And your surfing certainly looks like you're comfortable out there. Walk us through some of those big maneuvers that you were able to pull off here at Punta Roca.
Yeah, I feel like the past couple months, every time I go surf, I'm pretty much just going big. So,
but look at this searing carve right here from Barron. The first one, the second one even better. Fully lays it on rail, engages it all the way around. And then this midsection of the wave, a bit sleepy because the wave kind of shoulders off, but he sticks with it. And this shows a lot of maturity on his part, Chris. We didn't see this that much during his rookie season last year. But as you said, eyes up this last section, and you can just see those hips about to thrust. And that's a full rotation alley-oop, too. That is very difficult to do. All the way around, lands in the flats, too. And just beautiful stuff to watch. Look at the way he transitioned. Used his shoulders and his hips. One full movement right there to bring it around. Seems like he's riding a swallowtail, too, so just adding a bit more speed. And wow, the way he rides out. Impeccable.
You saw the wind-up. Beautiful alley-oop for Barry Mamiya. Answering back now, Leonardo. Incredible series of powerful turns.
Wow.
Perfect layback jam right in the pocket. This right here is just pure power from Leonardo. Another big snap all the way through to the inside. This is about his 9th turn, all consequential. Igarashi out the back in the white jersey with priority. He is going to exercise his freedom of choice. We'll see if he leans into whip it. Ooh. By Devo, he does. Comes around the bottom. Little hung up on his 2nd turn. Building speed. Looking for a ramp. Gets it.
Wow.
Nice projection front 3 for Kanoa Igarashi. Still at work. Freeing the fins. This is just a calculated assault on this wave.
You're kidding.
And showing the judges he is in complete control there. Love that little kind of fakey ride.
And here we go. Carissa Moore. Steep drop. Look at this wave. Looking to park it. Going to bypass that section. Comes around the corner. Snaps off the top. Getting loose. Carissa Moore floats through that section. Flying down the line. Hollow wave here. Big carve coming off the rails of the Mayhem surfboard. Carissa with a nice roundhouse cutback. Looking in control. Nice start for Carissa Moore. Kicks out right there, but that's going to be the first.
Well, will she do it again? Will she be number 5 going into the Rip Curl WSL Finals? We shall see. Will she win? I hope so. Ooh.
So far, so good. 2 nice turns for Stephanie Gilmore. You know, we had imagined what she would have done early on had she had the opportunity to surf in glacier conditions. DeFay definitely get the best of that exchange right there, but that leaves Stephanie Gilmore out the back with opportunity knocking. And she answers with a beautiful bottom turn, top turn combination. Makes it a tail blow and somehow gets around the section, still building speed. Right there was a savage cut for Stephanie Gilmore. 3rd turn in the book. Here we go. Through to the inside section. What she got for us? It's anyone's guess. Will she go to the air? She's going to keep it on the face. And that's totally fine with us. A beautiful wave for Stephanie.
But I expect him to at least win one of the next few events that we have on the calendar. And I think he's going to need it if he doesn't make it out of this heat, Chris.
Here we go, a little chip in. Quick stall on the takeoff, looking down the line. This wave's starting to beef up. Big section there. Nice sliding snap, lays into it. Brutality from John Florence. This tells me he wants it. 4 minutes to go. Still ripping his way through the mid portion of this wave. And what do we got on the inside? There we go.
All right.
John Florence is back. Okay, here comes a wave.
fastest surfer ever. Thank you. Okay, someone catch a wave.
Yeah, no argument there. 4:30 on the clock. Here we go. Italo with priority. Now he is going to fly into this first section with authority. Big snap there. Comes around it. We're liking floaters today. Totally good with that. Backside floater with an airdrop. Extremely difficult maneuver to do. Comes out of it with speed, banks 3 turns now. That right there is what Italo does. You give him the opportunity, he will make you pay. He absolutely destroyed that wave. There's nothing left. It's gone. It evaporated. Goodbye.
Rifled off in front of him. And here's Filipe trying to add more.
Toledo, ride number 2, eases through a carve there to put him back into power surf, snapping up through the lip, looking down the line, floats the roof over to clear that section. Slashing turn
That was
for
nuts.
Filipe Toledo, throwing everything at it.
I'll give you a little golf clap there.
From the set.
Talk about
for Filipe
wow.
Toledo.
Holy moly, Toledo.
Now they have to reposition themselves.
Look at Kanoa underneath.
Kanoa not able to get the snake there. Fioravanti floats it through that first section. Oh, this looks like a good wave for the Italian surfer. Bashes the lip there, a little bit of release, purchases on the fins with some drive off the bottom, finds enough drive to find some more open face, multiple combos to the finish.
You know, he touched on the experience, and that was a huge part of it. He was playing cat and mouse with Rio through it. Watching that first turn there by Kanoa Igarashi, nice little drift of the fins. This wave's a little soft on the outside, but then he's able to pull that one off. So again, big float, the tail drift, and the air, and the finish. A little tail drift once again. So this is a good wave for Kanoa Igarashi, way to bounce back from his early start of the 183. He would have loved this wave been a one-wave set, but it wasn't. So the advantage will stay with Leo as we watch the outside turn there. That's the layback snap where that back arm stays behind through the maneuver. And then here, the little drift. See how he compresses and all that front leg pressure to be able to allow the tail to drift out. You see his foot moved all the way up a good probably 6 inches. And again, into the air. And to be able to come out of a turn like that and gain enough speed to be able to do an air reverse after that, that's why they're the best in the world. It's incredible. It's very difficult to do. Again, another tail drift. I mean, every single turn.
Igarashi with priority. Fioravanti on the inside here. Here we go. Kanoa needs a 5.83. Let's see what he has. Lining up down the line. Slash to start. Clears the water here. Snap. Throws the fins. One more snap for Igarashi. Comes around the corner and a big slash again. Finish through the white water. Thinks he got the job done. Just needs a little bit above a mid-range score, 5.83.
There's a few little sniffs going on. Possibly looking. We'll come back to that point. Looks like Liam.
Here we go. O'Brien. Couple of pumps off the bottom. Quick snap off the top. Liam O'Brien zooming off the bottom, slashing off the top. Triple pump to the bottom turn. Throws a little tail there for variety in the foam. Carve back into the whitewater. Skips that section through the lip. One more snap. Working it down the line. Nice flow from Liam O'Brien. Inside. Punts. A nice tidy air reverse to finish.
But here we go. Tyler Wright. This is straight off the buzzer.
And she's just been gaining momentum throughout the event so far, Chris. Deep bottom turn straight into the layback. Patented maneuver right there by Tyler Wright. Into the lip line afterwards. Combination of strong maneuvers to start this wave off. Nearly gets caught behind this wave. Mix it around it. And has some more green face to work with. Beautiful strong turn right there. Brings it all the way around. Even slid the fins a little bit. That Pizel board looks good underneath her feet. And look at this opening turn. The sequence of maneuvers right here goes from the layback, real nice and tight in the pocket right there. And then as you see right here, she just follows the same line, uses one bottom turn to go straight into the second major maneuver in a very critical section right here. Straight into the lip line. As good as it gets. Look at the projection that she had right there, moving down the line, the amount of spray, the commitment, the power. Had everything in that one, Chris.
She just needs to get a better wave. As we see now, Tyler Wright, she's got a burner. Vertical snap to start, building up tons of speed. What does she have for us around the corner? Get around it. Long floater, little airdrop there. Great presence of mind to keep pushing down the line. There's this kind of carve with the extra flair on the finish. Love that. Team loves it. We'll see if the judges love it more than 7.17. Here we go.
My mistake. I said Steph Gilmore and a right-hander go together like peanut butter and jelly. She's an Aussie. It has to be Vegemite and toast. And look at that start right there. Strong outside, wraps it all the way back. And this inside maneuver right here, Chris, brings it all the way through. Just some gorgeous stuff from Stephanie Gilmore, especially with the finish, too.
An intimidation factor, but you cannot intimidate Steph Gilmore. She's been through it all, and she's doing it again. Woo. 2 turns there. Style, grace, fluidity, power, precision. Should I keep going? Perfection, beauty.
Pull it.
Oh, I was about to say radical, but she cut me off before then.
Surf City, El Salvador Pro, presented by Corona. Here we go. Current ratings leader, Carissa Moore, up and riding. This is quarterfinal number 3 of the competition. And Carissa looking strong here at Punta Roca. Couple of beautiful snaps by the 5-time world champ and Olympic gold medalist. Beautiful finish, throwing the fins. Great job there by Carissa Moore. We'll be waiting for that score to populate in her challenge by Stephanie Gilmore. And then you got Carissa Moore pushing back against Sakura Johnson. But this happened during the interview, Flick. And Carissa Moore, I mean, what more do you want?
She absolutely went to town on this wave. She's covered so much ground on that first open face carve. It was beautiful to watch. Bringing it through to the inside here, and the work wasn't done yet. You can see she's lining up this last section and releases the fins. Gets a little bit of airtime there as well, but yeah, just beautiful surfing from Carissa. She's really looking on fire. Once again, that board, it looks like the same one that she was possibly riding yesterday, or a very similar spray. But yeah, just look how much water she's displacing there. Beautiful surfing, just textbook. And
push it hard. I mean, this feels so excellent when we break it down into slow motion.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know what? We can report to you that this is excellent. This is a 9.37, and I am loving this finish right here. A little freestyle from Carissa Moore. Getting the fins free, and 9.37 for that effort. So Carissa Moore has already gone.
Inside of 20 minutes now. Emotions running hot in the lineup, that's for sure. Kanoa, Igarashi, and Filipe Toledo locked into this heat right now. Toledo with a 6.67. Igarashi, he's got a pair of 6s. Here we go with Filipe.
This is a clean wave. You know, he really waited for that second wave. And those first 2 turns were beautiful. And sometimes, you know, and I saw this happening at the wave pool, Filipe was trying to take it to the air maybe a little too much. Whereas if he just does this,
whoa,
it's insane.
What was that ender?
His power surfing is as good as anyone on tour and electric, right?
I fully agree.
Right behind him, Griffin Colapinto on a cleaner faced wave. Carves through there. Looking good on his mayhem. Double pump bottom turn. A lot of spray. Hacking all the way around. Colapinto weaving down the line, picking his spot. One more big hack for our defending champ. Griffin with a nice start in this quarterfinal. And a nice finish. Stares at the judges' tower, dares him to give him a good score.
2-wave set. Griffin did try to paddle hard to get inside position over Connor. Connor ended up with it. With that fall, though, momentum definitely with Griffin in that exchange. Smashed in on one of his favorite boards for here. He actually had Papaya Surf end up fixing that board, so it's under his feet thanks to Papaya Surf.
There we go. Boom. Big air reverse working down the line for Filipe Toledo. Impactful maneuver and a high-risk maneuver done on the outside of the wave, Peter. And a fin throw to finish. Toledo's right back in it.
Yeah, and a point of difference there. Ian did his air reverse at the end of the ride, did that little tail drift at the beginning. A little bit more flow out of Filipe.
He's trying to go to the air. He's trying to do, you know, above the lip surfing, but right now we're going to watch Toledo on a nice long period wall right here, flying down the line. He's winding up. He's going to go straight to the air. Big front side straight air. Beautiful work. Lofty into the lip again. Big rotation. This guy is out of control.
So true. I mean, this kid, that's what he brings. It's just an immense amount of firepower and just consistency, consistency in those radical moves.
8.67 for Filipe Toledo. He's gone excellent two-wave total. Once again, alley-oop.
Nice.
Ian Gentil sticks that landing. Check turn there. Gentil working this off. He's going to be right back in the game if he's able to complete this ride. Layback jam oncoming section.
Man.
Ian Gentil with a great comeback.
What, you think that's his first excellent number of his championship tour career? I would have to say pretty close.
Be, yes.
We'll see what the judges think, but man, what an answer in reading heats.
Here comes Griffin Colapinto. Bashes off the top. Projection out of that lip bash. Easy glide here. Nice snap. One more time to the lip. Great timing for the finish. Griffin Colapinto plays the drums on the way out. Little solo for Griffin Colapinto.
Yep, smash. And Surfline had mentioned it was going to be fairly inconsistent.
Here comes Toledo. He uses priority. Big snap there. Defending world champ one more time. And let's make it 3 for Filipe Toledo. Looking electric here. Fourth and finishing maneuver, and that's going to be it. Is that the turn of the heat? We'll see. 6.44 is his knee. The crowd likes it.
Gosh, you gotta love Filipe, considering he's just playing possum, right? He was just sitting there playing possum, cruising, and all of a sudden he gets that opportunity, and he's fired up.
Toledo glides that lip. Some rail work there. Bangs off that section. Clears into the open water, no problem. Surfing with a lot of speed down the line. Chucks the fins there. More destruction to the wave here by Filipe Toledo. Eases through a turn. Inside section. Meets it up with another snap, and he's feeling it. Filipe Toledo already with a 9-point ride. The gallery loves what they're seeing.